yes, things are heating up here at the Grand Nationals in Louisville. Need something to cool down with? Well, we got lemonade, and you can just sit in the shade and soak up some of the best BMX that the world has to offer. This is Pro Main number 2. We have 3 total.
What did you want to look for in this one, Dan? Now that Gary Ellis is out of the Pro Mains, these Pro Mains actually turn in a race within a race. John Purse and Christophe Leveque are in the running. Purse actually number 1 right now. Leveque trying to move his way into 2 and take over the top spot. So like we saw in the first one, John Purse, you know, he was in second, not really concerned about Brian Foster in front of him, but to look over to see where Christophe Leveque actually finished next to him.
Well, he's not going to have a problem looking over to where Christophe Leveque is. As we saw, John Purse is in lane number 4. Leveque is in lane number 5. They will be shoulder to shoulder. This should be a great event.
This gate start might actually help Purse because he gets to pace himself right next to Leveque, one of the best starters on the track. But as you can see, Christophe Leveque knows the secret behind it. Get out in front and get going. John Purse, though, all over him. As they head into turn number 2, John Purse.
Look at that move!
John Purse has been pulling off that move all day long. It's amazing Christophe Leveque didn't know it was going to be coming because everyone's been talking about it. John Purse, it seems like destiny, Dan. He has been out in front. He's getting beat by Leveque, known to be hard to pass. Passes him anyway. So right here, you see it. John Purse looking over, knows where Christophe Leveque is, knows he got him again.
Purse just got a hold of that asphalt wall and just snuck down inside. Now there's Leveque with the early lead in turn number 1, but watch Purse as he approaches this second turn. Purse comes in down low, grabs the asphalt, and just slingshots his way out in front of Leveque, and he was able to hold on the rest of the way. John Purse finishing in first place, followed by Christophe Leveque, Brian Foster, and Mike King. All right, clear the track, guys. It is time for the 16 and over girls main event, and you want to make sure and keep your eye on the number 1 plate right there of Marie McGilvery. It was at our second stop out here on the tour in Orlando, Florida, where Marie really had a horrific crash.
When you've been racing as long as Marie McGilvery, and you take bails like this one right here, you've got to learn to shake them off. Marie McGilvery has been racing a long time, got the national number 1 plate, and she's ready to continue on.
You can do is pick yourself back up and try it again. I mean, it happens. Wrecking is part of racing, and I just had to look at that and think about my racing and just train harder and ride better.
We'll see how well she rides here in this final event.
One of the showdowns you want to look for, as you see the tremendous start by McGilvery coming right out of the middle. Marie McGilvery and Tara Jonas for Harrow from California going at it. Into turn number 1, Tara Jonas runs out of all kinds of room. McGilvery takes it over. These 2 girls are known for the best jumpers out in the girls class. And now that there's money involved, Marie McGilvery actually trains out there, as well as Jonas, who rides mountain bikes. So this track is kind of a showcasing of coming out for the 16 over girls, showing off what they have as well. You know, everything before has been talking about how they didn't have the skills to hang on the tracks as the older riders, but Marie McGilvery definitely proving that wrong here, shaking off that bail in Orlando and taking home the national number 1 title.
Goes wall to wall. She will keep that number 1 plate, and she'll also pick up the cash. As you mentioned, the first time that the girls are racing for the dollars.
As you can see right there, I said Marie McGilvery coming right out of the middle, kind of just like Christophe Leveque in the pro class. The starts mean it all. She used that little bit of an advantage to get ahead of Tara Jonas and close the door and take home the win. In a day and an age where the girls are taking home the money just like the pros, they put on a race just as exciting as the pros.
It is Marie McGilvery then that retains her number 1 plate and picks up another national championship. Congratulations. For the first time, I know you've always thought of yourself as a pro, but you're being paid for it. How does that feel?
Well, it feels really good. Now girls are getting the same recognition as boys, and there's a lot of girls. I mean, I had 23 girls to compete with from all over the United States, and to be called a pro in the sport that I love is just great.
This is definitely a unisex sport.
Yeah, it is. It's beginning to have more girls, and it's getting really fun.
How does it feel then, considering the fact that there are going to be many young ladies, little girls, that are going to start looking up to you? They want to be the next Marie.
It feels really good. I mean, I gave out some autographs this weekend, and that kind of boosts my confidence, and that's what it should be. I mean, the guys should look up to the guys, and little girls should look up to the older and faster riders in the older girls' classes. Well, they've got quite an athlete to look up here today. Congratulations. Thank you. Coming up next, it's the Pro Super Award class. Christophe Leveque, will he be driving home a Sea-Doo? Find out.